I think you guys know what this topic is about. Well, judging from the title, you obviously should, but it's something that needs to be addressed. These darn open carriers that just open carry their guns anywhere, thinking they own the place. They go around thinking they're so big and so bad, and they intimidate a lot of people, and honestly, I won't stand for it. I don't quite understand what they think they're doing, going out there carrying their guns in the open like they're so cool. But all they're really doing is offending people, and honestly, nobody trusts them, and they're not really making good statements. So at this time, I think I need to say what we've all been thinking, obviously. It's just time that it comes out into the open here. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think that cops should open carry their guns. It's just not necessary. It intimidates people. I'm not going to send my family into a place where I know that somebody has a gun on display like that. I've never met that person. I don't know who they are. So that is why I don't think cops should carry guns in the open like that. It's just intimidating. It doesn't help our cause at all. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now you should obviously see what I'm getting at here, because this is one that some people might disagree with me with. Oh my God, no way. But there seems to be a big, look at the cool thing to do. I'm so cool because I'm joining the crowd here. Look at me, I'm so cool. And the gun movement going on where it's real cool to go out and just trash your fellow gun owners because they were doing something that offended the people. Oh my God, they carried guns in a restaurant. I'm gonna start crying. But we can take a page from history. We all know that the best way to gain your civil rights back, which we haven't even completely lost yet, though it seems like it here in New York, am I right? The best way to gain your rights back is to sit back and don't do anything and just say nothing. That's how the blacks got their rights back. That's how the women got their rights, especially to vote. They just sat back and said, yes, no, we don't want to make a statement. We might offend people. We're not doing anything for the cause. No, absolutely not. We all know that's proven. That's the best way to make a political statement, is to just sit back and don't do anything. Because, hey, you might offend people. And in the case of us gun owners right now, your gun owners might make completely shameful statements that, oh, look at these fucking redneck hillbillies in Chipotle. Oh my God, they're not doing anything for our cause. No. I think that's completely unacceptable, and honestly, those gun owners should be ashamed of themselves. I've actually seen people calling them names, and what the hell is going to happen next? Death threats? What the fuck are we? A group of NBC fucking gagglers? Are you kidding me? Disrespecting your fellow gun owners by calling them, oh, big fat redneck hillbillies carrying and brandishing their weapons. That's another leftist one. I love that. Brandishing their weapons with a bunch of innocent, precious young people. It really does sound like I'm talking to the fucking idiots on the left when I read some of these posts by the right. Oh, fucking ignorant bastards are not doing anything for our cause. Really? How many people are talking about guns nowadays? And, oh, on top of that, oh, what's this? Oh, let me see. How many people on the pro-gun side are saying, fuck that, I'm not eating at Chipotle again? Now, there's a different issue here. This is the same thing I said about Starbucks. I have no problem with Chipotle doing what they're doing. I had no problem with Starbucks doing what they're doing. They're a private business. They have the right to do whatever they want. And honestly, they didn't even want this whole thing to become an issue. This is where the gun owners kind of burn bridges and push issues, and I understand that. Gun owners need to realize that not everybody needs to cater to them. If they don't want guns in their store, they're fine, but gun owners have the right to take their business elsewhere. And that's fine. That's a bit of a different issue from going out and publicly maiming and degrading your fellow gun owners because you don't agree with them. There's no reason for the absolute vitriol bullshit that I've seen on some of the forums. People saying exactly what I've expressed already. I wouldn't let my loved ones, which I'm just reading this in the anti-gun voice because it's the exact same fucking argument. Oh, I wouldn't let my loved ones in there with unknown people and guns. And I'm like, oh my God, wait until you find out that, you know, I'd like to say every weekend, but it doesn't happen every weekend. I wish it did. Let's just say it did. Every weekend I go to a large building where there's a bunch of people carrying guns, and not only are they carrying them, they're shooting at them, at objects that are shaped like humans. What? It would blow their fucking minds. Yet, these people that are trashing their gun owners are the same people that you can show them a picture of the fucking, like, Boston Marathon where they militarized the police and violated the Fourth Amendment and just barged into people's homes, fucking not only having their guns out, pointing them at people, being extremely dangerous, armed to the teeth, have many other ways to maim and torture people. They can, if they're in bondage, they got some handcuffs with them, a little BDSM, you know what I'm saying? But they're totally fine with that. This literally is the statement. They are okay with only the cops and police having guns. But your fellow citizen goes out, oh, carrying a big scary assault rifle. Obviously, they're doing it to make a statement. obviously they aren't just gonna fucking, oh, you know what, I feel like carrying my gun in Chipotle. If this was a fucking freestyle, I would do the same thing, even though I have no reason to. I would say I would do it just because I know it fucking pisses pro-gun people off, and that is fucking absurd. That is absolutely fucking unbelievable. That should not be the way it is. If you disagree with them, fine. I don't say everybody has to agree with him, but trashing him and fucking spewing all that crap? Are you fucking kidding me? That is just unbelievable. And these people, they'll see the cops, like I was saying, they'll see the cops and be just totally fine with it when the cops do the same fucking thing. And the cops do it at every opportunity they get. Somebody lets a fucking fart that's a little bit too loud in a restaurant. The cops are there with fucking ARs and MP5s and all that shit. MRAPs, they got fucking tanks and shit there. And people are like, oh my god, go get support the police officer. They got a hard job. And that's fucking fine. I don't want to disrespect the police officers. I would want to disrespect people that use that as a fucking excuse for giving them all these fucking toys. They can have as many toys as they want as long as everybody else can. But since they're playing, oh, only the police and the military need guns, fuck them. That's what I have to say about that. Pro-gun people are saying only the military and police need to be doing this shit line. It's absolutely fucking bizarro world. It's unbelievable, this whole fucking Chipotle issue. Man, I've had a lot of foul language in this, but it really pisses me off what I've been seeing from my fellow 2A supporters. I would stand on the side of those people carrying those guns in those restaurants 10,000 times more than these fucking internet warriors saying, oh, they're doing nothing for our cause. Let me just stick my nose up and say only the cops and the military should do that. Fuck you. That's what I have to say about that. People in Chipotle, that's fine. Chipotle, that's fine. You don't want people in your store, that's fine. They can go to other businesses. Doesn't matter. Stop with this fucking crap. It's just unbelievable. I'm disgusted with the behavior of my fellow gun owners recently, and not the ones that are open carrying. So, just thought I'd get that out there because it's getting ridiculous. It's popping up all over the place. So, that's my thoughts on this issue. Take it easy.